Wäre ganz.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
So as we are getting started here, Hell starts next to the railgun and PASITA starts on banana. No one really delays any of the items. There's a tiny split between them. As we had for that first encounter, and PASITA deals some tribal damage. So we should have a small stack lead. And that turret already dealing some damage, doing some of that work.
Yeah, PASITA's armor is pretty much gone, and there is a light at shotgun, but that would probably be a trap. Oh, he receives the heavy. So they're both in a great position for the next fight.
Yeah, Hell with a bit of a lead on the stack department, but not a huge lead, only about 60 stack, and that keeps dwindling down. And as Hell throws that turret into the mega area, spots PASITA. PASITA manages to dodge that first rocket, does not dodge the rail. And Hell now takes a commanding stack lead, but the rockets from PASITA are very, very good. Both players hurting, and Hell opts against chasing the frag. That rocket almost hit PASITA actually, he had to be quite careful.
Yeah, PASITA also opting to keep the peeker for this moment. Not much damage dealt, but at least you know where the enemy is.
Yeah, and where he went through. So that's always important.
Yeah,
oh, Hell using that turret to maybe force a 2v1, but PASITA does not fall for it as he holds position around the T-con area.
Yeah, none of the players overextending, but oh, now we have a bit of a trapped Hell. But yeah, he returns a lot of damage, but PASITA just got the mega health, so he can withstand it. Gets the heavy.
Gets the heavy, so PASITA is as healthy as he can be.
Drive by rail. Oh, those pesky tribals.
And Hell, even hurting, makes his way to that mega room and pays the price with a frag. Nice rocket dodging, but the railgun will be enough for sure. Hell picks up the heavy, and that makes him live to fight another day, but even now he gets fragged, but PASITA's hurting is extremely low. Hell, though, can't get back to the rockets, and PASITA escapes.
PASITA living in his own matrix, dodging those bullets like Neo. Wow, ooh, he almost got sent out of the map. Misses his follow-up rail, and he's a little bit worse for wear. No light at the lightning gun. Oh, but Hell jumps onto a jump pad while PASITA is holding the angle. So this turned around quickly. They're both pretty much equal stack. PASITA gets the mega health and
with the shotgun. PASITA gets it done. 4-0 with 4 minutes played. This suddenly backfiring for Hell. PASITA's getting it done. Hell can't get himself any control whatsoever.
Stopwatch. Impressive.
PASITA even gets himself that mega health, looking extremely healthy.
yeah,
Doesn't do anything with that speaker though.
somehow just Hell cannot get his game going.
Somehow Hell surviving, but not for long, and
He spawns between the items, and PASITA is doing a great job of mitigating incoming damage during the fights. Wow.
well, this time the 2v1 works, and that turret, well, is the MVP of this one.
There was a lot of damage from the turret.
Oh, Hell cannot find PASITA off that corner, and eats a lot of damage from that beaker, and PASITA finishes that frag off 6-1. Not looking great for Hell, but it's gonna be interesting to see how he fights back in this one. That was some very good LG to start mitigating that stack, but PASITA still on heaps of control. PASITA a lot of LG damage, both players extremely low, both of them have got to be extremely careful. And Hell is the one who manages to find the damage that nets him the frag. Still not in a fantastic shape, even though he got the Mega. Could absolutely use a light armor. Should one spawn anywhere on the map. But PASITA's rail will set Hell back to the LG room.
Yeah, he does collect all the items he wants. And another light, which I think this would giving him in at least making an appearance of Mega Health, but he leaves it to PASITA. Oh,
PASITA with a fantastic rocket. The rail. Just... Hell cannot even get to natural stack, as PASITA is always there with some damage. Whether it be the rail or a spam rocket.
yeah, and he stands his ground, but he did not have the correct timing of the Mega Health. So he falls before that appears, and PASITA takes it after the fight. Oh!
No, but PASITA falls down even using the ability in desperation. That gets a little bit wasted, and Hell knows exactly where PASITA is for the time being.
Yeah, Hell was a little bit early on that Mega Health, but PASITA let him be. I think Hell has great precision to get a full rotation to his name.
Stopwatch.
Oh, PASITA barely missing that rail. And that can be the opportunity for Hell to bounce in and get a ton of damage, maybe even a frag if plays it right. Opts to play for the control, PASITA being incredibly sneaky, sitting around the MG area.
Yeah, he should be on a warpath, but I think he looked at every angle, so he must have known where PASITA was eventually, but PASITA still deals the damage while Hell, well, he gets all the items, but he needs frags.
Yeah, he needs frags, he needs to find a way to come back, even leaves the Mega Hub, which PASITA does not fall for that. Oh, those rails sure come a long way into getting you in the right path to getting back.
Nice.
That connects 3 frags in 1 minute. A welcome certainly not large enough where PASITA can just hide all the time. That rail will help. The stack will help. Hell can even make a couple of rocket jumps to get in close. But those rails from PASITA will be setting Hell back.
Wow, I think he collected that rail from his body, because he sure wasn't there.
Oh, and Hell is now the one who's railable. Maybe PASITA will get some control back.
Yeah, Hell botches that shot. That would have been an opening to both items, but he's also himself not too happy with that miss.
Yeah, and certainly not enough time now for the comeback, but
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
at least Hell tried.
You win.
It stopped his comeback. He got stopped in his tracks.
Yeah, PASITA was just too good at keeping Hell at arm's length all the time. When the Hell needed those frags. ZC and Guel, thanks for the follow. Lol. We're gonna... we missed the invite for Coke. That's... Yeah, that's unfortunate.
torso's gone. Prepare to fight.
Ah, okay. We are going back to lobby.
Yeah, we're gonna get Cook in here.
Eduardo, 2001, 178. That's not the correct number, I know, but it's how I pronounce it. So, thank you for the follow.
Yeah, so all eyes on this match. I believe the other series must have ended by now for everyone to be here.
Yeah, they're probably all caught up. So, can you...
Chera beat Pepco 2-0, so the winner of this one will qualify along with Chera, and they will play for seeding.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I do think for XL that PASITA has the worst champion to play against a stack kill. Yeah. But he might prove me wrong.
And so as we start, PASITA starts with the shotgun in hand, goes for the heavy and the rockets. And Hell goes for the railgun right away, a little bit of a delay on the heavy. Certainly enough for someone to try to make a move on both items. And those pineapples starting to hit. Oh, but those later pineapples miss and Hell is hurting right now in a world of pain.
Oh,
He
yeah.
manages to find a way to restack back up, and that PASITA traps that portal to perfection.
He was
Hell
just
spawns
waiting there.
and just to get the heavy. Might get the mega as well. If PASITA doesn't hurry, but he hurries and gets that mega. Now Hell's hurting again.
Wow.
The shotgun from Hell nowhere near enough.
Oh,
PASITA doing a good job of timing that light armor.
2 quick frags.
2 quick frags early on. Make it 3. And now Hell should try to slow this one down.
Yeah, but how? How do you slow it down on a small map like this? It's just impossible.
That should stop the PASITA's control train, but you just give it a frag for that. And all of a sudden it's 5-0 with less than 2 minutes played. This is going to be extremely complicated for Hell, but he has a bit of a chance now as PASITA doesn't have a lot of stack.
But PASITA reads all the movements of Hell. He just knows where he appears. Oh, the pineapple does do him some favor, but PASITA can restack on the mega health. And the heavy is still 10 seconds away.
Oh, but that rail misses. That might be the opening Hell needs, but he needs to escape. But he goes almost connected on that railgun. Hell is still hurting and still going for the heavy. Doesn't get there in time, and that's another frag for PASITA, who is 6-0 with only 3 minutes in, and those rails just keep on connecting. Currently sitting at 62%, and rail sitting and Hell is sitting at 0.
Yeah, right now this doesn't favor Hell at all. And PASITA is high on life, high on frags, high on stack.
Yeah, Hell doesn't even have all of the weapons, doesn't have the position to fight this at all.
Oh, but
He manages to find the rail, so Hell can start building up something. PASITA gets himself on the railgun. Hell waiting a little bit too much for the heavy. Eats damage while he's waiting. The Hell trying to use those pineapples, trying to bully PASITA away, but PASITA is not threatened by those. Just playing the nails carefully, patiently enough to scare Hell away from that mega. And Hell collects the heavy. Both players missing their rail. The PASITA starting to slow the game down a lot more.
yeah, he's just holding the upper end, and Hell needs to walk through a portal to get over there. And yeah, he has PASITA waiting there for some greeting damage.
Yeah, Hell does retreat to the heavy, so that's a lot of armor that it's got right now.
5-minute warning.
those rockets from PASITA make it quite difficult for Hell to do anything.
Yeah, as soon as he takes a portal, he's in a world of hurt. And PASITA is covering both portal exits. Oh, this is the first time I see him going lower grounds. This might be a good position for Hell to get some damage in.
PASITA misses the first rail, hits the second one, and Hell is not connecting with the LG well enough. The PASITA gets that frag and 7 frags difference with almost 6 played. It's a very steep hill to climb, especially if PASITA gets damaged like that. Hell returning the rail, trying to do some bank shots here with the pineapples. Misses on that all-important rail. PASITA's got overstack on health now. And an in-control anarchy so tough to stop. The rockets are good. Maybe not good enough, but certainly good to start chipping away at that stack.
Yeah,
Hell
even
go anywhere without eating that rail.
even if Hell did some work with his rockets, he received a lot of LG in return. Oh, and he jumps into a full-on rocket. It's a tough matchup for Hell right now.
Yeah, Hell seems completely out of it. Well, 8 frags in 3 minutes, certainly possible, but extremely complicated. Well, make it 9 frags.
Yeah. This LG did nothing against PASITA for some reason.
Yeah, and Hell calls the GG.
Yep. A bit of the same end as last week. I hope he can get to a point that he can fix his problems. Because, yeah, I also... yeah, it's just strange. His LG just didn't stick. For some reason.
Yeah, maybe he was just unlucky.
Yeah, thanks for playing again, myztro. And even if you didn't have that much fun, we certainly enjoy the entertainment.
Yeah, and hopefully you'll be back next week, ready to take on the next week's challengers. So we have PASITA versus Chera in the finals. So both of these players have already qualified for